Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This might be the 6th time I filmed to Get Ready With Me. Not satisfied with it whatsoever because 1, I'd either be too boring, 2, I probably wouldn't have all the products I would use on my face, and I felt like I was lying, or 3, I was just like not even talking about the products, I was just doing my face. So, I'm going to be doing a Get Ready With Me. Hopefully this is the last one I do, and this is what I look like without any makeup. I know, it's a lot. My face has been clearing up a lot. I've been taking care of my skin. It doesn't look as bad as it used to be. Hold on, I'm gonna drink some root beer because I'm unhealthy. As I'm talking about taking care of my skin, let me just guzzle down something that's gonna kill me in a couple years. Okay, so the first thing I do is before I was about to mess up. So the first thing I do is I take this Cetaphil moisturizing cream. Yes, she's dirty. She's been used a lot. You don't need to see it. You've probably seen it before. But basically, I just put this on my face after I wash it. And what I use to wash my face, I use this thing I got from Walmart. It's something called Oil Control. I don't know. Maybe I'll insert a picture here. But I use that to wash my face. I use a Neutrogena facial bar. And I also use African black soap shea butter thingy. And I've been recently using that one. I don't use it as much as I do the Neutrogena and the black thingy. But my skin has been looking really healthy. I've been taking care of it. And I also put on, hold on, let me show you guys this. So I went to the Dollar Tree and picked up some coconut oil. Hold on, let me show you. Some coconut oil. And this was like $1. $1? $1? Liza Koshy is not shaking. And then I also got this vitamin E oil, and when I go to sleep at night, well, before I go to sleep, I wash my face and then I put that stuff on it. My eyebrows have been growing, not this one. I accidentally cut this one a couple days ago. But this is not cut whatsoever. So it works, it grows your hair, it makes your skin soft, it does all the above. Just something I needed, clearly. So let's get into the video. So after I put on my moisturizer, depending on the day, like if I'm just going to school, I won't use the primer, but today, since I'm going to be filming a lot of videos, I go in with the e.l.f. Poreless face primer thingy. It's pink, like it's e.l.f. whatever. So I go in with this on my face, and I don't use too much because, hi, I'm on a budget. But also, I don't know, primer, I don't really see the difference, probably because I use drugstore primers and not like the expensive Fenty Beauty $32 primer. I use these $6 primers, but that's like above my budget, so I don't know, I don't really see the point of primer really for me if you use a moisturizer, but you do you. But I do use it. But today, since we're doing a full beat, I might as well just do that. So I like to rub it into my skin, get it nice in there. I'm an oily girl, so I need a little bit less shine on my face. So after that, I recently started using this is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Correcting Concealer. If you don't know what a corrector is, you should probably look up a better video because I am horrible at explaining stuff. This is basically to get rid of your dark spots, and also this is for people that have a darker complexion like me, a darker sister. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go on all those dark spots on your face, which hi, I have a lot of them. See, I like to go under my eye because I don't get any sleep. And also as it said, it is a concealer, so you can honestly just get away with this and not have to go in with any other concealer. But hi, I'm extra, so I'm gonna go in with the concealer. So I don't have that many dark spots. I don't really have that many like noticeable dark spots. I really have them right down here. After that, I don't know, you don't have to let it sit, but I'm just gonna go in with the beauty blender that's been used and abused and is dirty. And I'm gonna blend this into my skin. And I recently learned this, that you're not just actually supposed to push it into your skin and let it dissolve in there, which really helps a lot when I've noticed a difference. So if you're like me, you should probably start doing that. And by the way, if you, I don't know, in this mirror, it looks like my eyes are red. I'm not high. I just got done washing my face and some of the soap got in my eye, and that's not the best thing ever. So, updates on life. My life has been actually pretty good for once. After, how many years of my life have I lived? It's been couple, maybe a month. I think it's ever since I deleted my dating apps. Yes, I had a dating app. If you haven't checked out my story times, go check them out. And if you have checked them out, you're probably like, why haven't you already deleted them? Ever since I started deleting my apps and started instead of looking for love, because a lot of friends were like, oh, you're never gonna get a man if you're just looking for love. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop looking. So I deleted all the apps. I still have my account on there, but I deleted all of them. So, and I stopped really focusing on like I stopped focusing on finding people. So that was fun. And I don't know, I'm a lot happier. Like a lot of problems have stopped happening. Like the whole boy drama stuff that no one likes going through, that's out of the way. And that was really only my big problem, because I got rid of a lot of my friends this year. And oh my god, the year's almost over. But I got rid of a lot of my friends this year, so I don't have friend problems, I don't have boy problems, I have family problems. I'm just kidding now. But I don't know, my life's been good. I've been working out for once. And I don't know, it's just, I feel healthy, I feel alive, I've been getting my work done. Actually, like right now, I'm supposed to be doing 2 videos a week for the whole month of December, and I already messed up. Last Friday I didn't post a video because I didn't have everything together, because I was going to post a Get Ready With Me, but I wasn't ready, ironically, and I ended up not posting at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this L'Oreal Infallible, whatever, in 112. I really like this. This is very matte for people that are oily like me. I really recommend this, but it is a little bit on the pricier side. I also use the Maybelline Fit Me Poreless not concealer, foundation, which works a lot, and I really do recommend that to anybody. Use the link in my description if you want to get that. But I really recommend that to anybody who's just starting off in makeup or have been doing makeup but just don't want to spend a lot of money on foundation and get a good deal for what you're paying for. And I don't know, I love that foundation so much. This one I like using if I know I'm gonna be oily, like doing stuff all day. This is the foundation I would go for. And also it's a little bit more expensive, so I try not to reach for it as much personally. So I'm gonna go on my forehead. And also I like the way this one dispenses more than the Maybelline, for comparing, because the Maybelline you gotta do a whole bunch of extra stuff for that one. This one you just squeeze it and it comes out. But anyway, so I'm gonna keep blending this into my skin. I'm probably just gonna skip this part unless I can think of something to talk about. But then right now I don't. Oh my god, I forgot my part. I forgot. This is my favorite thing. So, this is not gonna be a messed up video. So I recently been doing my eyebrows first before putting on foundation and all that other stuff. One, because I like the way the concealer looks, and you'll see. But I don't know, I've been doing that before, and I like it better. It saves a lot more time to me personally, and if I mess up, I can just like start anew. I didn't put on that much foundation. So I'm not really that worried about starting over. And by the way, I haven't done an eyebrow tutorial in a long time, and I've been looking back, and back then I did not do my eyebrows very good. Oh, also I'm using the same exact pencil I was using last time, the Easy Breezy Brow by CoverGirl. This is a really good eyebrow pencil. It's really affordable, so I really do recommend this eyebrow pencil if you use pencils. Actually, speaking of that, I used pomade for the first time, so let me give you a little story time. So I ordered pomade off of Wish. If you don't have Wish, you'd probably download it and use my code. But anyway, I downloaded Wish. I went on Wish and tried to get pomade because I've never used it before. I was like, you know what, I'm a beauty guru, so I'm gonna try to do new things or whatever. And I ended up buying it, and I was like, okay, let me wait for it in the mail. I got the pomade, and then I was like, okay, it's finally here, let me use it. I opened it up, and I ordered some off-brand pomade because I don't like spending a lot of money on makeup products the first time I buy it, because just in case I don't like it, I don't feel like I wasted a lot of money on it. So I opened up the package, and it's Anastasia Dip Brow. I'm like, this is not what I paid for, but I will gladly take it. So I open it up, I'm like, oh my gosh, I scammed, I scammed a Wish or whatever. And then I open it up and it is not ebony, it's like some gray color. I wish I could show you if I'm not home by the way right now, but if I showed you it would make me look like a grandpa, and we're not going for that look. So I was a little bit mad about that, and I was like, okay, maybe I'm just not doing it right, maybe I need to add like water or something. And my friend told me, yeah, add water, and that still didn't work, so it was a fraud. And I definitely got my refund because, one, it was not what I ordered, and two, it was a horrible product. So I got, I don't know how much that cost, like $2 worth back. So yeah, so I technically scammed Wish, but then they ended up scamming me right back. So that was fun. But anyway, so I don't really use pomade. I don't use, what are other brow products? I only use the pencils, really. Oh, I've started using eyeshadow too. But I don't really step out of anything else because pencils, I like them more because I have more control with it. And, I don't know, I just like it. But eyeshadow's not bad either. I've been using that recently as well. Okay, are these good? Oh my god, a sister did that. But anyway, so I'm gonna just start shaping them a little bit more, filling them in, and I'm gonna start talking about my life because that's what Get Ready With Me are for, right? To be nosy, because that's what I watch them for. But anyway, so what has been happening in my life? No boys, so can't really update you on that. School has been stressful as usual. It's my last year in high school, which is kind of scary but also relieving because I don't have to go to school anymore, and I've been in school my whole entire life. Once, because my mom is a teacher, she's a preschool teacher, and when I was born, she just took me, well, not right when I was born, but like when I was able to, you know, go out places and stuff, I was with her in school. So actually, I don't know why I was using that big mirror. Use this one because this is the one I use for my eyebrows. But I've been in school basically my whole entire life, so I've never really not been in school for a long period of time because, one, my mom worked at a preschool, so I went to preschool straight out the womb, a daycare, whatever you want to call it. It was a preschool though, but I still went there because she took babies. And yeah, so I've never had a break from school other than like summer break or whatever. But it's gonna be different because I've been in school forever. But it's also gonna be relieving because I'm kind of sick of it. I'm over it, but then I know I'm gonna miss it later because how am I gonna get all the drama, all the tea, all that stupid drama? Speaking of drama, I haven't had drama in a long time. Like, that's another thing about growing up. Like, I'm glad I went through all the stuff I went through back then instead of going through it now, senior year. If you messed up, you messed up, and then it's all over, kind of thing. I'm glad that all the stuff that happened. I'm glad that all the stuff that happened bad to me and all that drama stuff happened earlier throughout my high school career instead of now. Because, like, now I don't have to worry about it. I got my friends. I know who's real. And if they're not, then I'll expose them. Not really. I'll just stop talking to them because, like, I'm at the point where if you really have a problem with me, why do you need to say it to my face? Like, well, you can say it to my face. Be like, I have a problem with you, and I'll be okay with that unless, like, it was out of the blue. I don't know. But if you have a problem with me, what am I going to do about it? Like, I don't know what to do. I'm doing the best I can to be a good person, and if you don't think that, then you can leave. But yeah, so I'm just glad that I went through all that drama and knowing who real people are in the beginning, and now I am mature. I'm mature. But anyway, good things that have been happening with my YouTube is that I've been getting a lot more views, and it might not be that much to other people, like to compare to Jake Paul or anybody, but for my channel it is really, really good because I was at a point, usually my channel goes through the little dips. I'm pretty sure every channel does, we're not getting as many views, or we're not getting as much subscribers as we used to after having like a little bit of a push. And I was going to that. I was going to that a while, not a while, but over like summer-ish. I was like, what the heck? Why aren't people watching my videos? These are like really good videos. So I started like switching out things. I'm trying to make my videos more better and like more enjoyable. Try to be more funny, but I'm trying to see really what you guys want to watch. And I do polls on Instagram. If you don't have me on Instagram, go follow me. But I try to do polls and see what you guys would like to watch. Like, I want to know what you guys are interested in, so then I can give you that content. But also, I don't want to just be doing stuff other people want. I want to be doing stuff I want, so then I just post it on Instagram and be like, hey, which one sounds better and which one would you guys like to watch? And then you guys tell me. I end up doing it, and then it works out for the best of, for the both of us. You get good content, I put up good content, and I get higher numbers. And I know this might sound like, oh my god, he only cares about numbers. Clearly I don't, because like I really don't care. I do care about numbers because I want to be exposed out in the world and be able to, you know, share my experiences, my life with people. When I see when a lot of people enjoy when I do stuff like that, it really means a lot. So yeah, so if anyone's like, oh my god, he only cares about numbers, it's really not that. And I fucked up my eyebrow. So without all that emotionalness aside, my merch is still out. It's gonna be out for until the company like quits or whatever. So if you guys haven't picked up a shirt, please make sure to go pick up something. I made it super affordable for anybody to pick it up. Like, even I could buy something. So like, what are you doing? So it's not like, that's another thing with my merch. I didn't want to do like throw my face on and be like, buy me, buy me. I wanted to do something that was personal to me but also relatable to other people. And something like, if you walked into the store and people were like, oh, where'd you get that shirt? They wouldn't be like, oh, that's some YouTuber shirt. You'd be like, oh, I got this shirt from blah, 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 blah. You know? And it's not really representing me necessarily, but it is at the same time. Subtly. Does that make sense? Like, only people that know what the shirts look like from me would know that the shirts are from me. But anyway, so yeah, the merch is out. You guys can get it and stuff. And yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. And right now, I probably should mention, for my concealer, I use the Maybelline Master Conceal. It is a little bit lighter, so I mixed that in with the Milani Conceal Foundation concealer thingy. Because this is a little bit lighter than than my skin, and this is a lot lighter than me, so I mix it together and it makes a perfect blend. So I just go over my eyebrows on the top as well. This is why I usually do it under my foundation, because then it won't look super wonky or whatever. So yeah. Okay, I know something I could talk about. I'm gonna spill some tea on some people. So back when I was interested in finding a man and actually looking for one and being desperate, there's this person that really screwed me over. He was straight. And then I told him, hey, I know you're straight or whatever, but I feel like we're friends and we're close enough that we can talk about this. I had feelings for you. He was like, oh, it's okay, it's fine, it's whatever. I was like, okay, good, because like, we can move on from this. It doesn't have to be awkward. So the next day, or a couple days roll around, and I found out he's telling all these people, like, exposing me. And me personally, I don't care. Like, you can, if I like someone and you tell someone, go ahead. Like, they're gonna find out eventually, like, boo fucking who. Like, you told them, you exposed me. What did you get out of that? Me being embarrassed? Wow. Hi, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm always embarrassed on there. But he started telling people, and I was finding out. I'm like, okay. And I didn't really care. I don't care if you tell people, but the fact that he did tell people, and didn't even ask me, because I would have been okay with it if he asked, but he just started telling people. I'm like, okay, well, thanks. So I talked to him. I'm like, I really did not appreciate you doing that. That was really fake, and I really don't I didn't appreciate it. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. And I asked him, who did y'all tell? Kind of already knew who he told, but I wanted to see if he would tell the truth. And from what I understand, he told the truth, because all the people he said, I knew found out. But yeah, so those little petty things are just so annoying to me, especially in high school. Like, we're seniors, and you're gonna be exposing people like that. Not even exposing, just spilling people's business that's not really your place to tell. But it's whatever. If you want to act childish, is fine. I literally act childish too, but to an extent. If that makes any sense. So anyway, now that my eyebrows are done, pretty much, they're snatched. This is the part where I go in with my foundation. So I'm just gonna layer it on top of the little layer that I put on in the beginning. So other than that, I don't know what's been happening. I've been trying to look for a job. I have the worst luck when it comes to looking for jobs. Like, I swear, like, people are like, oh my god, you're just lazy, you don't want a job, or oh, you're getting money from YouTube, you don't need a job, so I don't know why you're looking for one. I'm just like, no, it's just, I have horrible luck. Like, literally, I remember one time, I'm spilling the tea, oops, but I remember the closest I've ever gotten to a job was, never mind, let me tell you the story. So, Jay Lee messaged me and sent me a link about, gave somebody his job my number. I'm like, oh, we heard that you're a good person, and we want to, like, hire you. I mean, not hire you, we want to, like, see if you want to work with us. I'm like, oh, okay, like, thank you, Jay Lee, for looking out. I find out that he sent that to, like, all of his contacts, so I was like, okay, I don't feel special anymore. So I ended up going on the website, and it said, one of the first things it says is, are you 17 or 18? And I put 17 because, like, that's how old I am. And it was like, oh, didn't say anything. So I was like, okay, I put 17 or whatever. I signed up or applied for the job, and I was like, okay, so, like, I'm ready. And then I got a text message from one of the people like, okay, we want to do an interview with you, and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, like, I'm gonna get my first job. I'm doing my first interview with an actual interview, and I'm, like, super excited. So my sister goes out with me, and we go get my pants, and then a tie, and then something else. I think it was a tie. But we went out and got ready for this interview, and I was super nervous because, like, one, I've never been in an interview, and two, I have really, 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 really bad anxiety when it comes to things like that, and things like being in public situations or anything. So my anxiety was through the roof, or whatever, and then I end up sweating through my outfit, and I walk in there, and then the lady, and by the way, it wasn't, like, close to where I lived. It was sort of a mission to bus to get there. And then I walk in, and the boss introduces herself to me. I'm like, hi, I'm here to apply for the job. And then she's like, what's your name? I'm like, oh, it's blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, oh, okay, so how long have you been out of high school? I was like, oh, I'm still in high school. And she's like, oh, then you're 18. I'm like, no, bitch. I'm like, no, I'm still in high school. I'm 17. This was during summer, so I was like, oh, I'm a senior. I'm going to be a senior this year. She's like, oh, well, we only take people that are 18 and above or out of high school, so you wasted your time. You can come back when you're 18. The thought of me getting ready for this whole entire interview, and the things running through my mind, oh my god, I'm gonna get a job, like, they like me, and I'm not gonna be broke anymore. I get ready. I get all this stuff ready. I'm telling everybody a bitch is getting an interview and about to get a job. I'm not gonna be broke. And you're gonna sit here and tell me, you need to be 18. Like, even if I'm not in high school, I mean, even if I was 17, which I am, and even if I was 18 in high school, what's stopping me from succeeding? Like, that didn't really make any sense. Like, and obviously I showed that I was devoted if I showed up, but we didn't do the interview. She didn't get to know me, and she was like, oh, well, when you're 18, we'll keep in touch. So that was fun. So I walked out so embarrassed. I just sent my streaks all like, oh yeah, guys, I'm about to do my interview. Wish me luck, blah, 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 blah. And then I never told them about it because that's embarrassing. Like, being like, guys, I'm getting my interview. And then the same day, yeah, hey, about that interview, it's not happening because I'm not 18 or out of high school, which was baloney, but I don't know. And she said it specified that in the website, but I didn't see it, so clearly it wasn't specified enough. So now I'm gonna go back in with that concealer. I'm gonna go in with the Milani concealer, whatever, and just conceal and don't feel. But that really just grinded my gears. Like, whenever I think about that story, I had to sneeze because, like, it's just irritating. But yeah, so I wasted a lot of time that day. I was so mad. And not only did I waste my time, but I wasted my sister's time because I took time out of her day to go to a fraud. Not a fraud, but like an interview that wasn't even gonna happen. When I tell you, I was so pissed. I was pissed, bitch. Pissed, bitch. I was pissed, bitch. That made no sense. But anyway, with that all aside, your girl still doesn't have a job. But anyway, it's not like, oh, I don't want a job. I'm trying. It's just my luck ended up going horrible. So now I'm going with this black opal, the darkest shade they had at Rite Aid. I don't know. This is what it looks like. This is the darkest shade. I'm gonna use it to contour my face because I want to look snatched or whatever. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take this brush. I don't know if this is for contouring. I don't really look into brushes, so don't come after me. So I'm just gonna swoop. Ew, that's gross. Ew, that's gross. So I'm just gonna swoop, 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 swoop. Make it look nice and snatched or whatever. I'm gonna do the same to the other side, of course, because you don't want to do just one side. Like, hello. So I'm gonna do this other side. Nice and subtle, because I already have good facial features as far as this part goes. Everything else that I don't know, it's out the window. But I just like adding that extra, like, no. So I'm just gonna go around my forehead because a barber screwed me up a while ago and made my forehead a little bit wide, just a little bit. So that was fun. So I'm just gonna go in with this and just go around my face with it or whatever. And I'm just gonna do a little bit right here around my nose because I really like my nose. And I don't really like to contour it. So anyway, so I'm going with this beauty blender and just blend in that concealer or whatever, and we should be all good. And we will only have to set my face and then put on mascara and then set my face. Oh, wait, what was I saying? Then put on mascara and then we all should be good and we all be Gucci in the hood. You know? Yeah, though. So anyway, I don't know anything else that is happening in my crazy life. Let's see, what else is happening? Oh my god, I almost forgot to contour my jawline. Now, I don't know how to do this. And I forgot to blend out this part, so I'm just gonna blend daddy. But I really don't know what I'm doing when I'm contouring my jaw, so I just do whatever and just hope that something comes out good, or it comes out good. So I'm just gonna do this right here. then right here. Oops, I fucked up. Well, just keep going along with it. And okay, so now I look a little bit tragic. So I'm gonna start blending it. Start blending everything in, my contour, my concealer, so I'm not just all over the place. Alright. Alright, so now to bring that color back to my face, because honestly this isn't that bad. I'm gonna use a Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I honestly love this stuff so much. It's one of my favorite makeup products ever, really, because you can use this as just a foundation. You can use it to set your foundation. I mean, your makeup, I don't know, you can do whatever you want with this, and I love it because, like, for an oily person like me, finding stuff that makes you not oily or something that's easy to touch up with is kind of hard for me personally. So using this just really just is a lifesaver. Like, if I'm oily, I know I can just take this out and just fix up. The only thing I don't like about it is the whole taking out part. Like, if I'm out and about, like, it's a little bit inconvenient. It's more inconvenient than, like, carrying one of these. And I'm thinking about doing, like, putting some of it in here and just, like, figuring that out. But I don't know yet, because I don't want to waste my money, because I'm cheap. Like, you already knew that. But I'm just gonna dab it around my skin. Make it look nice and matte or whatever, and just make it all blend together. I might want to use my big brush. Okay, so I'm gonna use my bigger brush because the Beauty Blender wasn't doing as much snatching as I needed her to do today. Not today. And usually I would go in with another powder that I have from Maybelline, but today I used that before. Well, before I used that, and it wasn't, like, really, like, working great when I used it on camera. Oh my god, this looks good right here. But on camera, it's a whole different story. Hold on. Give me out the light. There we go. I don't know if you could tell. Yeah, you can kind of tell. Alright, so now that we're done with all of that, which is really successful, because in the last video, I bet you was looking ashy, and that was not acceptable. So, now what I really do to finish off, this is where I either do my eyelashes or do the highlights. So I'm going to go with my eyelashes because I really like doing my eyelashes because I really love this product right here. Now, I used to use the e.l.f. mascara, and don't get me wrong, that was really good. But this one smells really good, and it also really snatches your eyelashes. Like, I went from just on the go and just, like, something quick to, like you're wearing fake eyelashes, basically. Not really, but, like, you know, gotta hype it up. So basically what I do is, right now my eyelashes are a little bit everywhere, so I just like to go in with the dry spoolie that has no product. And by no product, I mean the same one that I use for my eyebrows, and just hope for the best. So basically I just like to comb them out and, like, spread them out or whatever, and then I take my year-old, what's this thing called? Eyelash curler, and then, when did I get an accent? But I use this, and then I curl them. A lot of people are scared of this, a lot of the guys, and I'm just like, hi, date me, hi, but, oh god, I messed up, but, okay, you can work. But a lot of people are scared of this, and I honestly don't see why they're scared of it, like, and also, story time. I've worn false eyelashes recently. More recently, I guess I could say recently. And I was kind of killing it. I really liked it. It was something different. I wasn't into it at first because, one, it was really different. And I didn't really... I felt like I was a whole new bitch. And then when I started feeling myself and hearing everyone compliment, like, oh my god, your eyelashes look good. I was like, okay, like, I'm killing it. Or whatever, so that was really fun. But yesterday I tried wearing them again, and I thought it was a beauty guru, and I tried to cut them because I remember watching videos being like, oh, you gotta cut them first before you use them if they're too long. So I cut them, and I cut them on the same exact side, so both of them were like a left eyelash, which was really smart. Like, bravo to me being a beauty guru or whatever. And also, I'm not swiping up. I mean swiveling up, which I should be, which is making me look stupid. But, so that was fun, and I also lost the other eyelash. So I don't know where that is, and my friend got really mad at me because she gave me that as a present for just being me, and because I slayed in them, but we're not counting. But anyways, but yeah, so that was fun, and I just really love, that's one of the reasons why I like makeup, because you can just evolve with it, you know what I mean? Like, I remember the first thing I used to do were my eyebrows, and we don't talk about that. The first thing I used to do were my eyebrows, and I went from just, like, literally using face paint to fill them in, and they weren't, like, it wasn't noticeable. Then I went to using eyeliner, and I still use eyeliner to this day. It's just I use it right here because I like a darker brow. But and then I went from using actual eyebrow products, but my eyebrows weren't really that good at the time, which was my last video. I think it was my trashy makeup tutorial thing or something like that. I forgot to do my bottom lashes. But it's just cool to see me back and be like, wow, I didn't use a lot of foundation back then. I didn't use the... I think I did wear eyelashes. I mean, not eyelashes. I think I did wear mascara in that video. But it's just cool to see how far I've come. And I was really scared to use makeup when I first started wearing it, because I was afraid of what everyone was going to think. And they were like, oh, he's an F word. Or, oh, he's gay, or whatever. Like, hi, I almost forgot. But I was really worried, and that's why I didn't really go out and buy real makeup products. So I was like, okay. I was in Vegas, and I bought my first eyebrow pencils, and I was killing it. Whatever, sort of. Not really. But now, moving on from that, well, not really. I use this True Complexion Contour Palette. I think I showed this in my other first video, and I shitted on it. I was like, oh, this contour stuff doesn't work. It doesn't. It was more, because I let my niece have this for a little bit, but then I took it back because I'm a take-it-back thingy. But this really just fits my skin, so it acted more like one of these. So that really didn't help. That really didn't help me. This one, I guess, really worked, but it also matched into my skin, which doesn't make sense. But this highlight was really, really good, and that was the one thing I liked about it. So I got it back because she wanted another highlighter that I used to use. I think it was a bronzer, but I used a highlight because it was subtle, and I don't like a blinding highlight. So this one isn't that blinding, but it's a little bit more than the other one, and I wish I had a video to compare it, but I don't. So oh wow, because all of my ready. Did something just fall? And it didn't get in video. But oh, about that, you know what? I want to say that for a video. But ever since I uploaded that video about the whole like ghost story, and I knew that was gonna happen, all this stuff started happening again. So that was fun. That's why I kind of delayed doing that video. But hey, got some views, so I'll take it. Like, the ghost can haunt me, at least I'm getting my coins. What I do to highlight, I just go on my cheek, as you saw, and then I go on both cheeks, right here on my temples, and then right here on my nose, and then a little bit down, a bridge. So that's all of my makeup routine. I don't use setting powder. What the heck did I just say? I don't use setting spray because all the setting sprays I used to use from the drugstore would just make my face look wet, and it wouldn't really set my makeup that well. But I just finish off with this, and then I do my hair. Obviously, it's not done. I was just like, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, this is my makeup routine. If you guys really enjoyed this video, please make sure to go follow me on my Instagram page with my makeup Instagram page, because I didn't want to do makeup because a lot of you guys don't really enjoy that, because my audience is mostly males that don't wear makeup. But if you did enjoy this, please make sure to follow that. I do a lot of stuff like makeup and stuff on there, and also I have a second channel where I'll be doing makeup stuff on that. Occasionally, I don't know, maybe I'll upload all of my other get ready with me that I failed on doing on that channel. But if you did enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with the help across the street that someone wants a makeup tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, Grwm.